I'm from Narrabeen and I run a gym in Narrabeen. I opened it 3 years ago and I've been doing lots of training on the northern beaches for a long time. I have a history of bodybuilding. I have a history of swimming butterfly to national standards. And I have been involved in sports for years and years and years and years. Teaching it, training it, whatever sport, I've done it. So surfing as well, whatever. And that's obviously, I've always stayed active and I've always been healthy and I've always made sure that my body can do everything that I ask my clients to do. I was actually mucking around with a bike and a bike fell on me, a motorbike fell on me. And I sort of went, well, I've had lots of falls before, I've had lots of, bits and pieces happen, so I'll just ignore it, it'll go away, it'll go away, it'll go away, it'll go away, until eventually it turned into really nasty sciatica. The operation seemed successful, but after a couple of months, the whole thing started to come back again. And then I went through a stage of incredible pain. Like, can't tell you, it was painful before, but the next bout was crazy painful. So they gave me an MRI and they found out that I had a huge 9mm disc compressing heavily against the sciatic nerve. Then a girlfriend of mine mentioned that Jason had just brought in the laser treatment. Said, why don't you go and give it a go? What have you got to lose? And I went, sure. So I went and started having laser treatment with Jason, and in the bed and with the gun, I don't know, is that what you call it? And over a period of 10 weeks, I've been able to reduce my drugs to virtually nothing. And so now I'm walking around with no sciatic pain. I've got some pain in my left hip, but like bearable. Still makes me go, oh, if I sit on it the wrong direction, but it's so much better. And there's no way in the world that those drugs were doing anywhere near that for me before I came here. So I've managed to drop a mixture of heavy amounts of Voltaren, heavy amounts of Panadol, heavy amounts of opioids, and heavy amounts of Lyrica 3 times to 4 times a day, depending on how bad it was. So basically I was walking around, hardly knew where it was. It was terrible, it was a horrible experience, and it still wasn't working. And then I started here and it dropped away a little bit, and I could drop a couple of Voltarens and drop away a little bit more, and then I'd be able to stop this and stop that. I've been through some treatments. I've done acupuncture, I've done physio, if anything, I reckon that made it worse. I've done herbs, I've done massage, I've done everything. And this is the only thing that worked.